Let's cast our minds back to the 23rd of September 2017 at Ibrox. It was Old Firm Day and Celtic beat Rangers 2-0 with goals from Tom Rogic and Lee Griffiths. It was Pedro Caniche's 7th Scottish Premiership match in charge of Rangers and second defeat of the season. The media were already questioning Pedro as a Rangers manager and branding him as clueless, after 3 wins, 2 draws and 2 defeats from his first 7 games. Over the weekend, Celtic drew 1-1 to Dundee United at Celtic Park, and this was Ange Postecoglu's 7th Premiership match in charge, and now already has a worse record than the former Rangers manager, with Celtic losing 3, drawing 1 and winning 3, leaving them 6th in the league after matchday 7. So does this mean Ange Postecoglu is under pressure, and could he lose his job? Ange Postecoglu started life at Celtic pretty disappointingly, exiting the Champions League against Midtjylland and losing their opening SPFL match to newly promoted Hearts. However, after this, Celtic recruited more players and then went on a decent winning run against Jablonec, Dundee, St Mirren, Hearts and AZ Alkmaar. New signing Thiago Furuhashi was hitting the headlines, scoring in pretty much all of those games, and Celtic were playing a very attractive style of play. It was fast flowing and attacking, which seen them score loads and loads of goals and qualified them into the Europa League group stages. The way Celtic were putting teams to the sword had pundits and fans placing Celtic as title contenders and as favourites going into the Old Firm. This didn't prevail, however, as Rangers managed to beat Celtic 1-0 and inflict Celtic their first defeat in 7 games going into the international break. Upon returning from the international break, things have got a lot worse for Celtic, as a good few of Celtic's key players are sidelined due to injury, including Thiago Furuhashi, Forrest and captain Callum McGregor. Results have also dried up after losing to Real Betis in the Europa League, losing to Livingston and drawing at home to Dundee United. With Celtic's only positives in these segment of games is that they progressed into the semi-finals of the League Cup, beating Raith Rovers. Things are set to get a bit worse before they get better for Celtic, as they picked up more injuries at the weekend and face some hard games domestically, with trips to Pittodrie and an in-form Motherwell side at Fir Park. All with Celtic's squad running very thin due to the injuries. If Celtic were to drop points in these games and Rangers extended their lead, then some fans may start voicing their opinions on the situation. But will Ange Postecoglu face the brunt if Celtic were to drop points and linger around mid-table, let's say in the next few weeks? Well, in my opinion, I don't think he will just yet. As I stated earlier on in the video, Celtic have been hit with a massive amount of injuries, and a lot of their first team players like Callum McGregor and Thiago Furuhashi cannot just simply be replaced. Despite Celtic and Ange Postecoglu spending £25 million this summer, the squad is still super thin and have not yet got a 1 in and 1 out in terms of their depth, but that of course takes a number of windows. Celtic fans will be patient with the manager, as they've seen what this team is capable of doing when they are fully fit and firing. And the patience that the Celtic board showed to Neil Lennon last season, along with the financial backing in the summer, it shows that he will be given the time. However, having said all this, Celtic still have the second best team in the country despite their injuries, and should be capable of beating Livingston and Dundee United. Celtic were dominant on the ball in both of those games, but it was the quality in the final third that cost them, along with them not taking their chances. So Ange will not be able to hide behind the squad depth card all season, as Celtic will be demanded to beat every team in the division. Celtic's away form will also need to improve, as they have lost 5 out of 6 away games this season in all competitions, and that is still including the games where their key players were fit. So the away form must be amended imminently. In conclusion, I do believe Ange is under pressure, as he needs to pick up wins consistently. But I also believe he will be given the whole of the season to build a side that is capable of challenging for the title next season. By the end of the current campaign, Celtic must have a clear direction under the manager, and if not, then I believe he will be dismissed. So there you go, guys. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know your thoughts on Ange Postecoglue and this Celtic team. Celtic fans, I want to know if you're fully behind Ange Postecoglue and his philosophy. Are you just giving him the sort of benefit of the doubt due to the injuries and want a bit more from the board in terms of backing financially in January so they can build more of a squad? Or do you think you're not happy with the manager's performance? You're not happy with the team's performance? Please do let me know down there in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. I will see you in the next video.